how to create a blog which will go from 0 to over 100,000 visitors per month and generate a strong passive income. Well, in this video, you guys are gonna find out. I'm Ben, and welcome to Social Genie. We're a digital marketing agency which specializes in helping brands and people like you grow their digital marketing channels and businesses. So in this post, I'm going to dive into a real life case study for one of our clients where we help them to grow a blog from scratch to over 100,000 visitors per month. So this is not just some theoretical tips and tricks which you'll see on most channels. This is the real deal, the practical steps which can be used to grow a blog. So in this video, I'm going to dive into the top 5 steps for success. But before we dive in, feel free to join the digital marketing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on for more tips, tricks, and hacks to help grow your brand and business. And with that being said, let's dive in. So this is the brand here which we work with, Town & Tories, and then we actually invested into them afterwards. But yeah, page views, 100,000 page views. It's a travel website. And yeah, basically we scaled this up incredibly. And these are the top 5 hacks which we use to do this and which you can use for your own blog. Okay, so step number 1, and this is really if you're just getting started, and that is to identify a niche and also your passions. Now really this is based upon you, your business, brand and passions, and also what there's not much competition of online. So you can't just create a general website such as history.com because it'll already exist, or cars.com. You really need to look for a niche inside a niche. So for example, let's say you're into fishing. Well, you can't just create a general fishing website. Ideally you want to look at something like crab fishing or something like bass fishing or something like fly fishing, a real specific niche. And really what you're looking for is areas of high traffic and low competition. Now, also you can find these areas by looking at new trends. For example, NFTs, which have become a lot more popular in the past couple of years. If you would have created a blog about NFTs 2-3 years ago, that would be incredibly successful today. So it's these niches and trends which you can identify in order to find your place in the market. Okay, step number 2 is to identify keywords to make blog posts on and then optimize your blog posts for SEO. So this is called keyword research. Now people search on Google based on intent. So they're looking for something. They're usually looking for an answer to a question. So what you need to do really is analyze what questions are people asking, and either there are no answers or poor answers. And you may think, well, Google's been around for such a long time. Isn't every question answered? And surprisingly, there's still a lot of questions which aren't really answered that well. If you type in a search query and it'll come up with some type of forum, let's say Quora, and they're answering the question for you, that's quite a low authority in terms of how well that question will be answered. And there could be potential there for you to create a blog post to overtake that on the search engine results. Now, another great way of finding keywords is to actually just look for Google suggested keywords. So for example, if I type in here, how to grow your Instagram, now that'll have a lot of competition, but if I look down, there's a lot of different keywords. How to grow your Instagram organically from scratch, how to grow your Instagram art account. So I could potentially make a blog post on how to grow your Instagram art account, which would have a lot less competition, and that could rank quite easily on Google. You can also do what's called the ABC method. So type in your keyword and then add A, add B and C, and look at each suggested term and look for keywords, search, and really what you want to be looking for is competition which is low authority. Okay, step number 3 is to create consistent quality content. So generally you want to set up a publishing schedule. So you really want to be finding your point of what I like to call sustainable consistency. Can you write a blog post once a week? Can you write a blog post once a month? Can you write a blog post once a day? Now, ideally, more is better, but you need to look at what fits with your lifestyle and schedule. And ideally, if it's an area that you enjoy and you're passionate about, that will encourage you to continue to write. And really, you need to be passionate about it if you're going to write a lot of blog posts for your blog, because it's hard to find that motivation or else. Now, in terms of post lengths, I recommend a minimum of 1,500 words and ideally 3,000 words plus. These are called pillar posts, if you're really trying to become the #1 search term for a certain topic. Okay, hack number 4 is to scale your business with writers. And this is how you take it from a personal blog to a passive income generating machine. So you can actually hire writers to write blog posts for you and maintain your brand presence. I recommend setting up guidelines for writers. We actually here at Social Genie provide a training course for writers and also guidelines. So if you do need to recruit writers, you know who we are. You can contact us in the description below. And if you are finding value in this video so far, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. It helps out tremendously with the channel. Also, for large businesses, you can encourage your employees to write blog posts on the blog. Now, this is really powerful because your employees are on the front line. They're speaking to customers. They're seeing product issues. They're seeing product improvements. They're passionate about the product. They know it. So they can write, let's say, 1 or 2 blog posts a month at least on your blog. Okay, hack number 5 is to create multimedia content. Now, this is really surprising, but Google's algorithm actually prefers posts that are not just text. They prefer posts with images, with video, with multimedia content. Because think about it simply, the algorithm is designed to find out what people want, and people are more engaged with blog posts that have different types of content. So I recommend creating your own infographics. You can use a free tool such as Canva. There are also specific infographic tools. And the beauty of infographics is if you put your credit on there, they can be shared by other people, which will then link back to your website. So that is really powerful. You can also embed YouTube videos inside your blog posts and even transcribe your blog posts into audio format. So they're all really powerful techniques. You can also create little simple software tools and calculators. So that's today's video, guys. I hope you did find it valuable. If you did, feel free to subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button, turning that notification bell on. And if you do need help with your business, your brand, you want a clear step-by-step strategy put in place, or even your social media managed, then feel free to reach out to us at Social Genie. I'll link with our details in the description below. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an incredible day, and I'll see you in our next video. Keep growing.